What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. In my ever-going war against this cold I've been sleeping a lot, so I'm sorry for the late upload. And when you do this, you miss things, especially some things in the news, things that should have been made national news that flew under the radar. And today's story is one such story. See this lady right here? This lady right here is 51 years old. Her name is Susan LaPrise. She is a Juggernaut female. And yes, they do come in a real old age like this. And they don't always have to be black. They can be all shapes, forms, races, and fashions. I told y'all that. Some of y'all didn't believe me because the ones I showed on here. This is the proof. This Juggernaut female right here is what happens when they get to the end and ain't nobody else for them to go out and destroy, or they don't have the power to attract men like they used to, or attract people of the opposite sex, or they run out of things to target. What happens? They put themselves up the pasture. This is one case. This woman tried suicide by a cop after getting intoxicated. And the thing that's messed up, she went into the Bristol, Connecticut Police Department, shot it up, and lived. She lived. I'm gonna bring up a lot of factors in this that makes sense in my opinion. And I'm gonna show you this video and we're gonna come back and talk about it. Check this out.
Developing news we're following: police officers saved by bulletproof glass after they say a woman walked into the Bristol Police Department and started shooting.
Suzanne LaPrise now facing charges, and we begin our team coverage of this big story with Channel 3's Dylan Fearon. He is live at the New Britain courthouse with new details we got from paperwork in just the last few hours. Dylan, what do we know right now?
Well, Stephanie, it was our first look at LaPrise. She was wearing what looked like a hospital gown in court. She had a black eye with cuts and bruises all over her face. Police in the state believe she did that to herself before walking into the Bristol Police Department lobby and opening fire on those officers. The big takeaway in court was that the police and the state believe this was a suicide by cop attempt, and that she told a woman in a bar last night that she was going to the Bristol Police Department to shoot officers and tell them to kill her, or she'll kill them unless they kill her first. We also found out she used to work for the state. She worked for the Department of Developmental Services, which helps people with disabilities. She was hit with 9 charges, including attempted murder. She allegedly started shooting the front desk window inside the lobby. Luckily, the bullets didn't penetrate the glass. Eventually, she put her gun down. Police tased and arrested her. Again, a woman was told last night that LaPrise went into a bar before the incident. She had 2 drinks and told the witness she was going to the department to shoot officers, telling them she'll kill them if they don't kill her. Here's some of what was said in court earlier.
That this may have been a suicide attempt. These charges are very alarming.
She's the mother of 3 adult children, including her 33-year-old son, who has Down syndrome. She is his main care provider. She feeds him, she dresses him, she gives him his insulin that he needs every day. She probably does suffer from mental illness.
Now, Bristol police tell us that LaPrise shot 4 windows in that lobby last night and causing $26,000 in damage. A judge lowered her bond from $3 million to $1 million, but said she has to pay 30% of it if she wants to be released from jail. Live in New Britain, I'm Dylan Fearon, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
All right, guys, that happened a few days ago. I can't believe that I never seen that. But I told you before, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous. This lady is no exception. This right here is a certain type of Juggernaut female. Species name, Juggernautus chaotus. This one right here is usually alcohol activated. You heard what they said. She went in the bar right before she got liquored up. I can't take it no more. I'm going to go down to the police. End it all. I'm not as effective as I was before with my destructive nature. I'm not going to take it anymore. She went right down there, pulled up that thing, banged on the glass, showed me. Luckily, they didn't shoot her. They didn't. Now, what she did was asinine and stupid, and don't even know why. If you go and look at what they were talking about her life, she had 3 adult children. One of them's 33 years old with Down syndrome that needs her dependencies to take care of him. That's another thing. You never know what people are going through in life. All of us. Everybody got their own problems. This woman probably by herself, got this child, is weighing in on her. She had to give 33 years of her life because the child can't take care of it. Well, he's a man now. Her son can't take care of himself. It weighs on people. Now, in no way, shape, or form, and not am I defending this woman, because stupid is as stupid does, and she should know better. But another, a couple of factors that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna be dead honest with this. First thing is, if she was a man, or if she was black, do you think she would survive that? Let's keep it real. No. No, she would not have survived that. If she was a black dude went there shooting, they'd have blasted his ass. If she was a black woman going in there, Juggernaut, female, hell no, they know better. They'd have been like, hell no, that's an unstoppable force. See, they knew she was at the end of the road. A lot of people are saying, and I had the full video. It doesn't have any sound, but I have the full video of her walking into the police station. And guys, if you see the way she did this so brazen, it's no way they let her live because she was dead serious. When she walked up in there, they was very nice to her. They was very nice to her. The way they took off when she was pointing the gun and fired the gun, she shot the gun in the air. She shot the gun at the wall. She shot the gun at the glass. It was crazy. It's no way they let her survive. Now you see she's all beat up and stuff. They said, oh, she did that to herself. I kind of believe it. And I'm gonna tell you why. In one of the videos, I'm gonna put in the link both different angles. You see how irate she was. When they shocked her with the taser, they snuck up on her and shocked her with the taser. I knew she was at the end of her Juggernaut life. When they shocked her, she didn't even fall like a normal person. And she was intoxicated. Usually when you get shot with a taser, we see it. People get stiff and fall over. Even young kids with good constitutions, they get stiff and fall over. They hit her. She just went down in slow motion like she was on a Juvenile song or something. Watch. Go look at her and play the slow motion beat by Juvenile. Soon as she got hit, it was like boom, doom, 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 doom. She went down so slow, it was stupid. I'm like, that looked fake. They never put their knee on her back. You know, like when you get on the ground, when you do something dumb, they gave you that knee therapy. They just grabbed her and had the nerve to flip the slipper out like it was the gun. I'm like, that's the gun? I'm like, oh, that's a slipper. Handled her. You know what I'm saying? Took her away. This lady escaped by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God has favor on a Juggernaut female. He let them live. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she can go and get recycled and come back reincarnated as a good person. You never know. But anyway, this whole thing, it's crazy how now, and like this is, I've seen other videos where guys go up in police stations and other people just start shooting the police stations up. This is crazy. Now, them doors had electronic locks on it where she couldn't get back there, and the windows were bulletproof, which saved the officers. But the way that setup is, she was in there for 3 minutes and met no resistance. She had a nice size handgun. I don't know if it was a 9mm or 40 caliber or 45, but it couldn't penetrate the glass. This woman was so fired up and irate and fed up with life that she shot that gun like, you know, normally somebody goes into like a place where they know they want to get killed or whatever. Sometimes they're hesitant. This woman was shooting that gun and it was in an enclosed area. So you know it was loud. Wasn't even flinching. Boom, 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 boom. Now she locked up. She had $3 million bond. They realized she's at the end of her Juggernaut road. They reduced the bond to $1 million. But they said she got to pay 30% of that, which she can't pay. So they know she'll never get out. A lot of times, guys, when we're like, oh man, the bond is too low and this and that, sometimes they know from history or whatever, people can't bond out of jail. It's no sense in putting a high bond on them knowing they ain't gonna go nowhere. So I think this is the case with Miss Susan LaPrise, 51 years old, still had a lot to live for, but evidently she wanted to give up the ghost. But luckily no officers was hurt. She lucky it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I would have had no tolerance for that. She coming up in the place of work, pointing a gun at some of them officers. She'd have got what she wanted. But now she's going to jail, and it is what it is. But y'all beware of them Juggernaut females out there. You got to understand, it's different characteristics. When you're around the Juggernauts, carrying chaos, full of chaos, you'll know. Especially if you're a young guy. You see him coming in the future, first thing you could tell is say you meet a girl at the wedding or something, or any type of party and event where alcohol is served. As soon as she start drinking it, if she start getting irate, won't stop talking, start saying a bunch of gibberish, bring up suicide or anything like that, talking about loss of life, or she could kill you right now playing around, or she's fed up with the government or some kind of crazy speech, get away. Get away. These the type. They get older, they get fed up. It's always somebody else's fault except their own, or why they're where they're at, and the decisions they made and the roads they went down. Same thing with guys too. That's why you see a lot of crazy crime now, and people saying they don't know why they do stuff. They just do it. A lot of us are like jellyfish flowing with the current. You got to keep yourself moving forward at all times, whether it's small steps or big steps in life. Have a destination and go towards it. If not, you'll be going in circles. Like this. I told you, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous. You guys be careful out there. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Be careful.